All right, is this thing on? Um, we're back again today with some more Diablo 4. Who saw that coming? Not I. Um, fucking Battlefield comes out tomorrow. I do work tomorrow, but I'm going to try my hardest to at least get a little stream going tomorrow, get some traction. But Saturday through freaking Thursday, dude, it's on. It's on. We're playing the hell out of Battlefield. Still gonna do some Diablo. Probably gonna be a small stream, but we're gonna do some Diablo because I love Diablo. I don't want to stop playing. But we are cooking with Battlefield. I'm talking about we're gonna be streaming like crazy. I promise. So, but yeah, today we're doing some more grinding on my sorcerer. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everyone's fed. Hope everyone's watered. Taking a sip of water right now. Do my best, but do my best not to come home early tomorrow. Good lord, I'm yapping faster than my brain can process. I'm gonna do my best to not come home early from work tomorrow. I do have Sunday off, so I try and come home early on Saturday instead. I feel like that makes more sense. So yeah, let's get this thing started. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Just got done cutting the yard, getting some things done. Thinking about dinner. What are we doing for dinner? Chat. What are we doing for dinner? Thank you for letting me know. I'm glad the audio is good. Yeah, please let me know if the game audio is good. Thank you. Thank you for checking in. We might be just doing some I don't know if I want to do some pits, but I know I want to grind for some chaos gear. I also want this game to load in instead of black screen. That would be sweet. Don't know what this black screen's about. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds. If it's still black screen, I'm gonna restart the game. Woo! Performance issues. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're restarting again. I can't do nothing. I hit Alt F4. Nothing's happening. Help! Help me! I just heard myself load in. Oh god. What's wrong with my performance? My performance was awesome the other day. I ain't been having performance issues in a minute. Chat, what's going on? There it goes. Okay. Diablo. Just take a stop on it. Sorry about that. Kind of sucks that I'm starting off the stream with performance issues, but stuff happens. It's all good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Starting it back up. I don't know. I kind of want to get my glyphs leveled up, but I also kind of want to just grind for gear. I think I have the 2 resplendent sparks I need for my mythic unique. I'm kind of wondering, should we grind for runes? Because those Undercity rune trials honestly aren't worth a shit. But I'm contemplating doing that anyway. So yeah, game acting up. Of course it is. I think everything can be boiled down to a RAM issue because I don't know how to explain it, but I know it's my RAM. I need to get more. 16 just ain't gonna cut it no more, I guess. Especially DDR4. I kind of need a new motherboard too, but I'm not gonna get a new motherboard for a while. Okay, so we're in. We're good. We're good to go. What are we trying to do, chat? Trying to do pits, or are we trying to... I know we were doing world bosses last, but I think I'm at a world boss match. I think that's where I ended. Trying to think. We could warm up with a few pits. That one Wouldn't be a bad idea. Warm up with a few pits. Heat up the CPU a little bit. She's a little cold right now. My throat's bothering me really bad again. It's my allergies. Very rude. Performance issues. Love it. Surely they'll go away, right? If this keeps on happening, I'm going to end stream because I just do not have the patience to deal with performance issues today. But we'll see. It's seeming to stop a little bit, so we will see. Nope. Come on, quit. Somebody enjoy my game today, please. So I was talking with my wife, and I think I've determined that starting soon, I will just be playing Diablo whenever I feel like it, even if I'm not streaming. But what I do have in store for you guys is maybe like a story game. I was thinking maybe like Ghost of Tsushima, something like that. Something that it's more interesting, more worthy of a VOD series, you know, because I'm already at endgame with Diablo and all I'm doing is grinding, so it's like, you've seen one of my videos, you've seen them all. I'm doing the same thing, so, yeah, that'll be nice. Still gonna be doing some Diablo stuff, just, I want to be able to play the game whenever I feel like it, not just on stream, so, do some single player content for you guys. Audio's good? Okay, thank you. I'm glad it's good. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, because I was thinking Ghost of Tsushima, because I've never played it, and people, you know, talk it up like crazy, so I'd like to do that. Be a first time playthrough for me, so we'll be playing it blind. Maybe we won't have these performance issues. I know Diablo is notorious for their memory leaks, so I don't know if it's all my PC's fault. What do you mean that skill's not ready? Yeah, something single player would be pretty fun. Maybe not even necessarily single player, but a game like this, I don't want to, like, feel like I have to stream it all, because even if I play on a different character, if I pull the unique I need for this character, I'm just going to use it. I'm not going to scrap it and just wait till I get it on stream. You know, I feel like that's a milestone you guys would miss, and I don't know. I want to play what game I want to play whenever I want to play it. And not feel bound to having to stream it. So, hope that's understandable. Just give me a suggestion of what you guys want to see, and we will do it. As I've stated before, I don't want to just be a Diablo streamer either. I don't want to put myself in a box. You know, I know a lot of people end up putting themselves in a box. That's not something I want to do. I want to play whatever I want to play on stream, you know? That makes sense. That makes sense. Just looking to see if there's anything that I can turn down to maybe help a little bit. So, I don't know what low FX would look like. Alright. I'm thinking that we do some Infernal Hordes. Let me see if I've got any see, my PC's acting up so bad. Let me see if I've got any things on the board down here. Nope. Okay. What is going on with my PC? I swear it was acting perfect the other day, so I'm just kind of confused as to why we're having any kind of issue right now. What programs do I have open in the background? Nothing. Literally nothing. Steam and OBS. It's so frustrating. So very frustrating. You just turn the PC on for the day, so maybe it needs a minute to run. I guess. Maybe it's like cold starting a fucking diesel truck. I don't know. Okay. The host just teleported away. Where'd you go? Okay, bro. Allergies go crazy. Hopefully this newbie that just joined doesn't die 1,000 times. That would kind of suck. I'm trying to talk, but man, my throat is killing me. For Battlefield streams, I'm getting me a nice bottle of rum to celebrate. That'll be nice. Might get a little inebriated while playing Battlefield. If we can stream it. These performance issues. I really need to run a diagnostic on my computer and figure out what the fuck is actually happening. Awesome, we're like frozen right now. Good lord, it's just annoying. Looking like it's cooked, so I guess I'll restart the game again. Oh, good god. This is so obnoxious. I know, it sucks. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of frustrating though. Try again. Like I said, if this keeps happening, I'm just gonna end for the day. I don't have a whole lot of time today, so I'm not gonna sit here and troubleshoot my PC all day. No, it has nothing to do with Wi-Fi, unfortunately. Fucking Diablo's not even starting. Dude, come on. Give me a break. Yeah, it's struggling to fucking start, man.
We could use the respite, I suppose.
Sucks that I had to fucking leave that Infernal Horde. I feel kind of bad, but I know it probably filled up quick, so it's fine. Alright. Gonna wave 4? Hell? What are we doing that for? Why are you in the boss room? How are you in the boss? Yes, sir, it's okay. I can run a 4-way by myself. Expires. Masses knockback, 1 damage, eliminate this stuff. Yeah. I don't know why we're doing a wave 4. It's not gonna get us shit. I don't even know if we can get the get Bartek with that. Yeah, we're definitely not getting Bartek with a wave 4. The hell? Wasting my fucking time. Lost on my fucking restart software. 6 bars drain. Hate their goblin. Wonder if this house just wants to fix. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? No one knows what goes through the mind of a rando. I have a conspiracy theory that all randos are simply NPCs. No, come on, no performance issues. We were doing so good. I didn't want to jinx it by saying anything, but we were doing so good. Nothing masses. Aspires. Four is a waste of time. It's like the host just fucking popped it and just went off. I think this person's using the other focus for this build. I would like to try that out. I'm not gonna lie. See what happens. See what it does. Looks like a more AFK-able pub to it. I'm not gonna lie. Because instead of just circling around you, it sends the balls out into the field. Is it? Oh. 2, 3. Oh, so good. Seems to be doing better now. Thank God. I was really upset. You guys know those red spider lily flowers? Those are really pretty. I wish they weren't poisonous. I'm pretty sure, like, if I had them in my house for some reason, it would just be toxic to myself and my animals. Yeah, that was a big waste of time. Should bring in my fucking life. Put me in a wave fucking 4 again. Dude, that helmet looks raw. Too bad we can't transmog it. Piece of shit video game, bro. Game ass. I need a good amulet, so I guess I'll take the amulet. They not still doing... Yeah, rewards a bonus cat. Oh, there's the gift of the tree. I'm just a little dumb. No good amulets, bugs. At least it drops boss mats. Let's pick up a Mott. Mott is a yellow rune. I don't know why I thought it was a legendary. 2 low levels. No. Please no. Guys, we hit 101 followers. We didn't do it on the stream. I said that we could watch 101 Dalmatians on there, so... Really not my fault. Okay, sorry. This one's drain. I'm gonna do this one. Oh my god, no. No, please, no performance issues. No. No, no. So frustrating. Queen is too right. You guys ever seen that stay-at-home husband guy on TikTok who like makes those silly videos? He's like, it's so and so o'clock, and he asks like an off-the-wall question half the time. Fucking, I like that guy. It's really funny. Someone's gonna tell me he's problematic. I'm gonna cry. Anytime I see one of his videos, it's a must watch. I have to watch them. It's just so interesting. Like people live such different lives. I think that's a lot of why people seek entertainment on TikTok is to see into other people's bizarre lives. Yep. Drainage. Yep. So no, you guys are letting me pick these. I'm not usually the person who picks them, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just picking what sounds good. I never put that responsibility on me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Ooh, got some veneration, baby. Oh, I think that's the cache that drops these emphasis too. That's sick. And I think it also will drop us some chaos, dude. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's like stuff we need and not like my 20th Lakeland's talisman piece of gear. That's starting to kind of feel what people feel when they say they get the same 5 drops from the cache. Wasn't really paying attention to it that much before, but like, yeah, you know, it's like they drop the same shit on purpose. Yeah, I think I know that's in the loot table. So let's explode. Get over here. I wish I could scorpion those enemies in. Oh my lord. Not performance issues. Really loving it. Come on, game. Just let me enjoy my fucking stream, please. I don't have these issues very often, so when it happens, it just like makes me in such a bad mood. Puts me in such a bad mood. Because I don't know what the issue is. I have a decent PC, so it's like, you know, what the hell's going on? Ooh, chaos. Hopefully no one dies in this wave. You guys know how I get people down this wave. Really, really huffy when it happens. No bike. Did you guys get that one? You guys had a huffy bike as a kid. I had so many of those things. Mainly because they kept getting stolen. I did not live in a good neighborhood. Did not live in a good neighborhood. Wish my mom had let me bring the bike in, but I understand why she wouldn't, I guess. I'm the type that hangs on to something for a very long time if I can. On certain things. Other things, I'm like out with the old, in with the new. But most of the time, I do treasure my things and hang on to them masses. 1, 2, 3 masses. This one. There's no fucking way. Was it the one I chose? I don't know. Guess I should have paid attention to the name of it. I have to do the bow. I need to finish my rewatch of Malcolm in the Middle. Fun fact about me, one summer, I think I was in middle school, I watched through the entirety of Malcolm in the Middle like 7 times. And this isn't just like on the side while I was doing something else. No, I actively was watching this shit. I love Malcolm in the Middle. One of my favorite shows. It's funny as hell. Fire, massive, fire, I guess. None of them are very good. Really trying to shake off these performance issues a little bit because they're not the worst they've ever been, but it's still enough to really dampen my mood here. Of course, when I say something, it gets really bad. And I think that's the game crash. Oh. If I die, I die. I'm trying to fix my video game. No. Guess we can't. Guess we're cooked. Guess I shouldn't have opened the options. Lethal beams, masses. Dude. See what low effects does, I guess. I thought it was gonna be a bigger change than that. And Diablo in potato mode, man. Potato mode. Maybe I should upgrade my potato. I definitely need a new RAM, but I hate that my motherboard doesn't support DDR5. Or I think my motherboard does. I don't think my CPU does. I can't remember, honestly. It's one of the two or both. I don't know. But not being able to use DDR5 is a little upsetting. Exalted Fiends, on to that. I know we're not doing great on Aether, but that's because you guys are letting me choose the thing. Still having performance issues. Very unfortunate. It is what it is. Hopefully it'll stop, because every other stream I've done has been fine. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to restart my computer or something, but if I do that, I'm just gonna stop streaming for the day, so hopefully they'll solve themselves. Or performance issues. We shall see. Welcome everybody, thank you for tuning in. Ooh, we got Goblin Wave! Thank you guys for stopping by, checking in. Hope you guys are doing good. I will be streaming a ton of Battlefield this upcoming weekend and week. Tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming because I'm working a full day, but Saturday I'm getting off early and I'll be streaming Battlefield then, and then Sunday I'm off. I took my day off, so then I'll be streaming all the way till Thursday night. So my sleep schedule is really bad. I sleep a lot, but I'm gonna have to suck it up and just get up and play Battlefield, man. I'm gonna soak up as much time as I can while I'm off. So hope you guys enjoy Battlefield. Really excited to be streaming that. Really excited for the game to be coming out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think. The beta was really fun, really good. And I heard they are nerfing movement. That's quite controversial. Some people don't like that. Personally, I really like that. Don't forget the 200 and... No! I did not promise that. I didn't. This is false. You're putting false information on my name. I did not say this. I did not promise a 2,400 hour live stream. You were spreading misinformation. This is on the no breaks? Yeah, okay, buddy. Ow, even. I'm emptying some of this garbage out of my inventory so I can open this up. Only gonna pick up ancestral stuff. The rest of it doesn't matter. Oh no, almost opened the wrong thing. I want gold. Be rich. Millionaire. Millionaire. Ancestral. Yeah, don't put no lies on my name. That's fucked up. Guys, she's lying. She's lying. Horizon Flamescar. Guys, I can't use either of those things. This game's like constantly pranking me. This game is pranking me always. What is that? Getting drink, BRB? Okay, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No, we're waiting on... Oh, he started it. Okay. It's another streamer who breaks promises. You know I didn't say that. You're misconstruing what I said the other day. I said if I get 2,400 viewers, or I mean followers, then I'll do a 24-hour live stream. But until then, and only then, I won't be doing a 24-hour Stardew live stream. Like 2,400 hours is hard. Yeah. You're so right. You're so right. Light band, honestly. 2,400 hours. More like my first job interview. Sorry, I should have not said the word job. That can be. What the hell? That's probably a sensitive topic for some. Job application. Ooh, scary word, scary word. Ooh. Go fill out a job application. Touch grass. Why is he not even in here? He's the one who started this shit. I'm wishing him one. I already know I want that shit. He's the one who started this damn shit. Why is he not in here? Chat, let me know. I feel more in control now. I miss Demon Hunter from Diablo 3. Recognize that like a rogue is basically the same, but like bring back Demon Hunter. Bring back Demon Hunter and my life is yours, Blizzard. I will surrender my life to you. Dude, imagine getting goblins again. Once you get Aether Goblins, dude, there's like nothing else. You could do one wave of Aether Goblins and like the rest of the horde is pointless. Just go ahead and skip to Bartek at that point. Like generational wealth right there, man. I could play some music, but I want a copyright strike for my VODs, so that's anybody want to slide in my DMs and tell me I can use their music for my VODs? Hit me up, Twitter, anytime. On Twitter. Check out your music, see if I want to make something I'm down for. I like emo music. I like metal, alternative music. Not a big fan of rap, really. I listen to some, like I listen to some Memphis rappers. Project Pat, Key Glock, 36 Mafia, Young Dolph. Listen to them. Grew up on 3-6, which is why I'm partial to Memphis rappers. But as far as rap goes, I don't listen to a whole lot. I listen to, like I said, metal, alternative, Midwest emo. Deathcore is my favorite genre of music to listen to ever. That new Chapel album fucking slaps. The new Signs of the Swarm album fucking slaps. I'm just a big deathcore head. I like hardcore too. Like Brian from Knock Loose has one of the most like unique voices. I'm just into all kinds of metal, man. It's my favorite genre. I like metalcore, like Rage War, Fit for a King, Architects, Old Trivium, things like that, like them. There's almost no metal I don't like. I don't know what genre if you classify Mastodon as. I like Mastodon. I like a little bit of country too. Like I like old Hank Williams Jr., Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings. Pretty much, there's not much music I won't at least listen to and not like it. You know, I listen to some pop, not a whole lot, That is not my cup of tea really, but there's a few like artists I'll listen to. What else? I burnt myself out on classic. I guess I didn't burn myself out on it. My old boss did at one of my last jobs. He would just play the classic rock radio station every single day, all day, and get burnt out quick because I wasn't really into it to begin with. And then having to hear it constantly every single day when you're just trying to work and not be bothered, that kind of sucks. I did start wearing earbuds at that job, so that got infinitely better. But man, was it annoying sometimes. It did suck though at that job. Sometimes I would, I've been known to drop shit in buckets of glue. So I would drop my earbuds in buckets of glue sometimes when I was like, say I was like hammering on something or whatever. My earbud would jostle out into a fucking bucket of glue. Lost some bracelets that way. Just, I guess I'm clumsy. I don't know. This was a common thing for me. Dropping shit in glue. Don't know why. Sucked though. Losing earbuds to glue sucked. So I learned to like buy cheap earbuds. Cheap clothes too, cheap shoes, things I don't mind getting ruined. That's where I wear a lot of Walmart stuff. That's where I got it from. From that job. I'm like, you know, I learned how affordable that crap was, and I stopped spending money on like, good clothes because like, who really cares? I guess I know some people aren't really into fashion and stuff, and I get it. I understand the appeal behind it. Me personally, I've kind of chilled out, so I don't really care if I'm wearing like the nicest clothes or whatever. I really like just going to Walmart, picking up a pack of tees, a pack of underwear, a pack of socks, some shoes. Like literally everything I wear is from Walmart at this point. And they got some fire graphic tees sometimes too. Like, I got a Jujutsu Kaisen shirt I wear. I've got like a, what you call it, Cowboy Bebop stuff. Found some like a Nintendo shirt I really liked. They got some good graphic tees, and got some really nice sweatpants at one point. I have some Jujutsu Kaisen sweatpants that I've worn for a few years now. Usually just wear those around the house because they have a few holes in them. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Walmart's just like really cheap, and like it's really easy to just go to Walmart. Like I said, pick up a pack of tees. If they get ruined, who cares? It was like $10 for 5. Maybe it's $20 for 5 now. I can't remember. Last time I went, I can't remember. I bought that pack of teas with a bunch of groceries, so I can't remember the exact price. No, they're pretty inexpensive though. Granted, they're not quality t-shirts, so like, there is that, but I don't care. My best quality t-shirt is probably a band tee that I have, a white chopper long sleeve. It's probably my best quality shirt that I got. Hoodies, I do spend a little more on though, because I want my hoodies to be quality and last throughout, like, a few winter seasons would be nice. I like there's a brand called King Size. They sell really big hoodies, like all the way up to 10X. It's pretty nice. I always get the oversized hoodies when I'm like willing throughout the winter, because I'll wear like a regular hoodie and I'll wear my big hoodie over top. Dude, I'm warm all winter. It's really nice. Definitely check out king size hoodies if you like big hoodies. As for pants, I really like Dickies shorts. I wear Dickies socks as well, dude. I'm like Walmart from head to toe, I swear to God. There's nothing wrong with that, man. It's affordable, especially in the economy we're living in, dude. It's affordable. They're readily accessible. It's just easier. So I got Harlequin Crest from Bartek. I'm about to fucking find their address and fight them. Nothing wrong with wearing Walmart shit. It's all I wear. They've actually got a decent shoe, like steel toe shoe collection too. Like, they've got some like skater looking steel toes, and that's typically what I go for. It's because I used to be a big skater, and I still like the style, So they've got some decent looking steel toes that don't even look like steel toes really. It's nice. Like, I've been stopped at my job by safety at one point. And they're like, "Are you wearing steel toes?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "No, you're not. Those are sneakers." And they're like, tap the toes. There's no steel toe in there. So that's always funny. Yeah, Walmart got some decent steel toe shoes, bro. Like, I've had the pair I have now for like 3 years now, and they're like slightly worn out, I guess. They're pretty nice. You pop some Dr. Scholl's in there, dude. Oh my god. Got it going on then. Fist of Fate. Showing my age a little bit by getting excited over Dr. Scholl's. This does look good, except I'd rather the int be one of the stars, I feel like that would make more sense. So I really don't think I'm gonna be taking that wand. I used to shop like at Target for clothes when I was like a little kid. My grandma would spoil me and take me to Target, whatever. I really liked the Ocean Pacific stuff. I don't even know if they still sell Ocean Pacific, but that was what I wore. It was Ocean Pacific. I don't know. I guess as a kid, I felt like Target was spoiling me. I don't know if Target's expensive, like clothes-wise. I haven't been to Target in years. No shame in buying cheaper things in this economy. You're right. And you said Minecraft hardcore win. Never. I'm kidding. That would be fun. Minecraft would probably be fun. I'll never forget my roots. That's what I started streaming that, and Battlefield 4. I've said this before, but like, yeah, that's what got my start in streaming like 10 years ago. Then I abandoned this channel. I think the last time I streamed on this channel was 2018. Until I started back recently, obviously. Yeah, Minecraft's where I got my start. That's probably have the most hours in Minecraft out of any game I've ever played ever. That, Probably Destiny. Destiny 1 specifically. Destiny 2 is like shit from a butt. But it was alright when it came out, kinda. But yeah, I think they lost the plot with Destiny. And then they just did a huge fucking shitbag thing with Marathon. I was really excited for Marathon, but now it's like, it's fuck Marathon now. Unless another company were to make it, because Bungie's a fucking piece of shit for what they did. That. Stealing art from an artist and then like, I don't know. I feel like it's shitty. What they did with Marathon was like really fucked up. They should have just at that point used fucking AI art instead of stealing some artist's art and trying to think they could get away with it. Because if you look at that artist that they stole from Twitter, that's literally like one for one. Like they definitely stole that fucking art, and it's a shame because Marathon was looking pretty interesting. I'm not the biggest extraction shooter guy, but like it was looking good. But that's like same with Destiny 2. Like when Destiny 2 was coming out, dude. Oh my fucking god, that's all I could think about. Because Destiny 1, that was my fucking bread and butter, dude. That was my shit. I got on that game literally every single fucking day. Like there was not a day that I did not play Destiny, at least a little bit. What's crazy is the amount of time I had, and most people had multiple characters, right? I had one character, and I had several thousands of hours in Destiny 1. How the fuck do you put in several thousands of hours in a Destiny 1 with one character? Oh. I guess I was just like, I don't remember exactly what I used to do in Destiny, but I feel like I did a lot of Crucible. I think that's what my time was. Destiny was the game for it was like in high school there were people you would not even expect to be into video games talking about Destiny, normies talking about Destiny. Like Destiny was a fucking massive deal. Like I feel like they caught lightning in a bottle with that game. Honest to God, they caught lightning in a bottle. I don't think they'll ever be able to pull off another game like that again. It was generational. That game was fucking phenomenal. As shitty as it was also so fucking good. You talked about Destiny, everyone knew what the fuck you were talking about, dude. Everyone. You go talk to grandma, even she'll fucking know. Like, it was so good. Oh, it hurts when I think about it. So many good, like, memories on Destiny. I remember playing the beta, man, and I put a ridiculous amount of time into that beta, to be honest with you. Like, there wasn't much to do, just some story missions and stuff. But man, I was hooked. I was fucking hooked. And as a kid, I never really even got into Halo, so it was just a completely new experience for me. Because if you've played Halo, then like it's sort of Destiny's sort of reminiscent of Halo. You know, that's because it's made by the same company. You know, but I never really played Halo. I played Halo 3 a little bit, but Destiny was just completely new for me. It was an anomaly. So if ever I could go back in time, that would be one of the times I would want to go back to, is playing Destiny 1. What sucks though is that I never got the fucking Gallahorn ever. Never got it. That was the rocket launcher to have. If you were doing a raid and doing LFG, if you didn't have a fucking Gallahorn, you're fucked. What do you mean you have the truth? That shit ain't nothing. You need to have a Gallahorn be in my raid party. Get the fuck out of here. You know. Luckily I had some cool friends that would run raids with me, but if you did LFG, didn't have a Gallahorn, you shit out of luck, man. Sorry, get out of here. Like, it was the standard. That was the standard. I'll never forget entering the Vault of Glass, man. That fucking raid That raid, man. The Vault of Glass. That was heat. That shit was fire. Vault of Glass. The Siva raid was cool. But like, I don't know. Stepping into the fucking Vault of Glass, fighting Atheon, man. Pushing Atheon off the map with exploits. That shit, all that shit is just burned into my brain. I'll never forget Destiny until the day I die. Never. The the joy Destiny brought me, the memories, that's how I met like one of my best friends in the whole fucking world is through Destiny. I remember I was in a group of friends at that time getting bullied like we felt like a 40-year-old man. I feel like anyone who did anything with video games, at least one Destiny story. Like Destiny is one of the biggest reasons I met one of the best people in my life in high school. Exactly. Like it brought people together. That was like it was so good, man. Everyone has like a story with it, whether they loved it or hate it. Because it truly was just one, it was built different. It was one of those games. I have similar feelings about Black Ops 2, but not so strongly because I was a lot younger during Black Ops 2. I was I was in my like prime developing years for Destiny, man. So like so many things just attached to it, and every time I think of Destiny, I think of it fondly. I don't think I have any negative. I have a few negative memories. I'm lying. That friend group I was just talking about before I read your comment. Um, there was a shithead. He was like, oh, mind you, I was like 12 at the time, and I was in this group with this fucking 40-something-year-old shithead who just liked to bully children on the internet. I hate that guy. I hate him. I think I think of him regularly, and I hate it. BO2 zombies though. That's what I'm saying. Like BO2 is what like really got me into zombies. BO3 was really good with zombies too. Like BO3 zombies were amazing. Shadows of Evil, I have so many memories with that. Trying to figure out the Easter eggs, trying to figure out, how do we pack punch the ray gun without an exploit, or not the ray gun, but I can't remember what it's called. Veil of Apop. No, I'm thinking of a Destiny armor. Forgot what it's called. Something weird. It was like the Wonder Weapon, the big Margwa tentacle Wonder Weapon. By the way, my favorite Wonder Weapon of all time. Um, that and then the Wonder Weapon from Buried and Black Ops 2. Those are my two favorites. But just that's really what got me into zombies. Like if I wasn't at home playing zombies and I was at school because I was in high school at the time, I would be watching streams at school on our school laptop of Black Ops 3 zombies or YouTube videos. Mr. Raffle Waffles was blowing the fuck up. Noah J, whatever his name was blowing the fuck up. I miss zombies, man. Bring back good CODs, man. Not this Fortnite slop shit. Ain't nobody buying this fucking Black Ops 7. Nobody's buying that shit. Oh god, everybody's gonna be on fucking Battlefield. Everyone's gonna be on Battlefield, dude. It's gonna be generational. As long as EA doesn't fuck it up, because they just sold EA and everything. As long as EA doesn't fuck it up, dude, it's gonna be generational. I'm telling you. They fucked up Battlefield 2042. They learned, I think, and yeah, rip the Sims. Honest to God. Um, Battlefield's gonna be truly like generational. I think this time. Hopefully, it can live up to the hype, because I'm putting a lot of hype on its name right now. I truly think they have something special going on with Battlefield. I really do. I feel like they could really, 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 really succeed with this one. With it sucks, we're going back to our roots. Sly Cooper. I never played Sly Cooper. So you'll be going back to your roots. You know what else is truly generational? And this might just be a me thing. I don't know. Probably not, honestly. The Wii was crazy. Fucking Mario Kart on the Wii. Dude. Mario Kart on the fucking Wii. And Wii Sports while I'm at it. That shit hit. I remember getting a Wii and like the sensor bar confused me and my mom, so we had to call my brother over. Because we thought the sensor bar like attached to the console or whatever. It didn't. Sly Cooper live stream one. Never. Now they're not related, but in my brain I related the two. A Silk Song, a Hollow Knight Silk Song, I think, possible. That is a real possibility because Jesus, I really like. I don't know. Have I played it? No, but I've watched enough. Like, know that I like the game. Metroidvanias are fun. I was playing what's it called? Like Metroid Returns or something on my 3DS not long ago. That was fun. By the way, if you don't have a 3DS that's like modded, you should. Genuinely one of the best experiences of my life is modding a fucking 3DS. I can play whatever 3DS game, whatever game. Like I found a huge dump file of every Game Boy Advance game ever made. Downloaded that shit, put it on my 3DS. It was only like 7 gigabytes. I can play whatever Game Boy Advance game I want to play now. Like Game Boy Advance, dude, growing up, that was my shit too. Pokemon, fucking Crash, fucking Spyro, all that shit, dude. That was my shit. That's what I grew up on, is the Game Boy Advance. Always had one in my pocket everywhere I fucking went, dude. Game Boy Advance. That was the shit. Fave console from my youth. PS2, GameCube, and Wii were yours. Console would be GameCube. Handheld would be the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance was like so good. Like I said, I literally as a child did not go anywhere without my fucking Game Boy Advance in my pocket. Always had that shit on me. Especially when my mom wanted to go to fucking go shopping for clothes or whatever. I would just sit down somewhere in the store and I would just sit there and play my Game Boy the entire time. And when it would die, that shit sucked. PS2 went crazy. Yeah, I never had a PS2. I probably would agree with you though that would probably be my favorite if I had a PS2, but I had a GameCube. I had a GameCube. Yeah, I never had a PS2. Any PS2 game I've ever played is because I emulated it. The all the consoles I've had are the Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, the GameCube, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, the Wii. I don't know if I said that already. And that's it. Brother had the PS2, and that's like one of the biggest reasons for half of your core memories. Dude, that PS2, like I would spend the night with my friend at the time, and he had a PS2, And that fucking startup screen is burned into my brain. It's burned into my brain because it's like one of the most satisfying startup screens ever for fucking any console. The startup screen for that shit, fire. Fire. Genuinely. Like, it just filled you with excitement whenever you were booting up your PS2 and you saw that screen. Yeah, that was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Greetings. Hello.
I was talking yesterday about how I had unsupervised, unfiltered access to the internet as a child. I think you can relate to this. And I was talking about how parents need to actually like monitor what the fuck their kids are doing, because my brain, I am such a fucking degenerate, genuinely, because of my unfiltered internet access. Bad things happened to me as a child because of my unfiltered internet access. But I've discovered like so many things that I love now because of that. So it's like, I don't know. I'm glad I had unfiltered internet access, but like, I really don't think a child should have that. You know, to an extent, I think that parents need to be going through their child's stuff. Like, up until a certain age, you should be monitoring what the hell your child is doing. Fanfics. You're reading at a small age was wild. Yeah, I didn't read fanfics like that as a kid, but I did engage in some degenerate activities, for sure. Like, at a very young age, my brain was already rotted. Like, I don't know what that did to me developmentally. But yeah. I was definitely doing shit I was not supposed to be doing as a child. And I'm talking about a child. Like, my teen years, yeah, I was doing bad shit, but like, as a fucking little kid, I was doing some wild internet stuff. Guy online, the root of half ill me's problem. What do you mean to it? Oh, Lil Me, I'm sorry. Yeah, online. I never had any interactions with that. I had interactions with IMVU. Should have been on that shit. Omegle. Yeah, I definitely had some interactions with Omegle. Real ones remember Uvu. You know, you know. And if you know, I'm sorry. Real ones remember Uvu. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you remember Uvu? Did you ever have any interactions with Uvu? Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah. Real ones remember Skype too. Is Skype still around? I feel like it is, because I have to remove it off my PC like every time I do an install of Windows. So I feel like it's around. Hey, the goblins. Who uses Skype, man? Like one person on the entire planet? Who the fuck uses Skype? Not you flashbanging with Skype. Yeah, who the fuck uses Skype? That one Skype fucking defender's gonna jump in my chat. Like, Skype is actually the. No, dude. Skype is trash. Skype was and is trash. Also, I don't have an Apple product, so I don't care about FaceTime either. I just use other things. I don't use Skype, I don't use FaceTime. I use Snapchat. I stopped using Snapchat after high school. I know there's plenty of people who still use Snapchat. I don't use that shit. Do not use that shit. Fuck that. Fuck I'm doing on Snapchat. Grown fucking man on Snapchat. No thank you. Not shitting on anyone else on Snapchat, I'm just saying, what the fuck? What use do I get out of Snapchat? You're surprised it's still around? I'm not. I'm not even slightly surprised Snapchat's still around. Kidding me? You know, they're making, memories, like the shit, you know, you can save your stories and shit you send to people or shit people send to you. They're making that a premium feature. Like, you gotta pay for that feature. And that's gonna fuck people who have, like, genuine memories on there that they wanna keep. Like, that's so stupid. Why the fuck would you make someone pay for that? I mean, it's been free all this time. Are you serious? Come on. That's, like, we gotta monetize every fucking thing, genuinely? Like, come on, man. You know that's some bullshit. The greed sickens you? Yeah. We're in a fucking hellscape society. Like, everything has to be monetized. Game Pass just went up to fucking $30. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck is paying $30 for that garbage? All they've got on there is fucking slop garbage ass. Hulu and Disney Plus is going up too. I know. It's so expensive. Every subscription is so expensive. If you have the means, and I hope you understand what I'm saying by this, if you have the means to watch things in an alternative way, do that. Do that. Don't fucking support these goddamn greedy ass piece of shit companies, man. Like, I'll say this. I think that now I haven't done a ton of research, whatever. I think that Twitch is pretty generous. I hear that Amazon doesn't make any money off of Twitch. That's what I've heard. I heard they don't make much off of Twitch, if any at all. So I would say Twitch is a decent service. That's not me just jerking Twitch off because I'm on Twitch. No, I genuinely do believe that Twitch is a decent service. And there are people who are mad that, like, mobile subscriptions cost more. That's simply because the payment processor is Google. And they want a little slice of the pie too, I guess, for you subscribing to Twitch through them, you know. So I do believe that Twitch is pretty fair, pretty generous. And I think Twitch Turbo is pretty cool too. I would rather be subbed to personally than someone have Turbo, but I mean, Turbo is pretty nice for people who watch a ton of streams. You know, like I watch a ton of streams. So if I could, I would get Turbo. Bring back physical media, seriously. Like, physical media is so nice. One-use devices so nice. Like, if I could right now, I would buy a 7th gen. I think it's 7th gen or 4th gen. I can't remember which. 4th or 7th gen classic iPod. 256 gigabytes. That'd be so nice to have. I hate that they've taken aux ports off of shit. I really do. I hate that there's no headphone jack on modern phones and shit. Because genuinely, I feel like wired headphones sound better. They sound better. They really do. Because you're not relying on this Bluetooth connection and Bluetooth chips and drivers and shit. It's just a seamless connection through a audio jack, and I think it sounds better. Maybe the Bluetooth maybe the Bluetooth tech from like since I looked last is better and like sounds identical, but from what I've experienced, audio jacks sound better. Money, money, money. Yeah, exactly. Things with Bluetooth cost more money. Bluetooth headphones cost more money. Um, it's all about money. It's all about greed. You could say something as simple as just don't buy it, dude. Um, it's kind of unavoidable. It's kind of unavoidable. Cars don't even have an audio jack anymore. They don't have CD players anymore. You know what I mean? You know how many CDs I own? Do you know how many CDs I own? Hundreds. Can't even fucking listen to them. Can't even listen to them because my car doesn't have a fucking CD player on it. Are you serious? Install a CD? No, no. Cars should still have a CD player. There's no reason that you couldn't put a cheap ass uh, optical drive in there. There's no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason you don't manufacture a car with that. It doesn't look bad. If that's the issue, if they're like, oh, well, it looks antiquated, who gives a fuck? I think they look good. Hide them behind a fucking piece of plastic. You have to lift the piece of plastic up. Something. Why have we transitioned so far away from physical media? It's so nice to collect things physically. I love my CDs. I love owning CDs and vinyls and just physical media in general, video games. Like, what do you mean PC is PC's pretty much not just pretty much. PC is basically just fucking digital only now. That like shook me when I first started gaming on PC. It was like, holy shit, I don't actually own any of these video games. Holy shit, what do you mean I just have a license to play the video game and you can take it away from me at any time? What do you mean, Twitch? I mean, not Twitch, Steam? What do you mean by that? And even like GOG, like yeah, you own the license. I want to own the fucking disc, motherfucker. I want to be able to insert the disc into my PC. What about that? Go back to console. No, I will never go back to console. PC is a much better experience, but I wish we still did physical media. Physical media is superior. Owning your thing and being able to hold it in your hands and look at it. It's just so much better to me. It's a much better experience. DVDs, love DVDs. I just wish everything was physical. Because even on iPods, that's still digital. That's still digital. I would love to go back to CDs and vinyls and DVDs, Blu-rays, physical video games, the collector's edition of physical video games with the steel case in them, and you can display that steel case, and it just felt nice. Gaming felt so much nicer. Everything felt so much nicer. Like you owned your thing. You could take care of this thing that you care so much about. But now it's all digital. It's all heartless. It's all like listening to music on Spotify genuinely just feels soulless. I don't look forward to album releases anymore as much as I used to. Because before you could go to Best Buy. By the way, they've taken all the CD racks out. You could just go to Best Buy and buy the new album, and it was so exciting. It was so exciting to go buy a new CD. When you were little, your nana used to take you and your sister to the store to pick up the Sims 2 and 3 expansion. But see, that's what I'm saying. Blockbuster. Blockbuster was an experience. Everything was an experience. The computer used to be an experience, but now we have cell phones and we have little computers in our hands, which is fine. I love my cell phone, but at the same time I hate it. Um, but like the internet used to be fucking an experience. It used to be special. You would go on the computer to experience the internet. Now you just pull up your phone, you can experience the internet right there. Right there. You can experience the internet. It's just nothing special anymore. That's what I'm getting at. Nothing is special. Nothing is really an experience anymore. If you want an experience, go to the movie theater. But that's about it. That really, that's about all you got. Is go to the movie theater. Like, come on, bring back physical media, bring back one-use devices. You know, I love it. I guess I romanticize a simpler time. I don't know. Maybe I'm romanticizing. Maybe I have rose glasses on. I don't know. Movie theater is like an arm and a leg, though. That's exactly like the dollar movie theater doesn't exist anymore. That shit don't exist anymore. Can't go to the fucking dollar movie theater. Shit don't exist. What do you mean you want to watch a movie for $1 that's old? Fuck you. I don't know. That was very long-winded and passionate. Moral of the story: bring back experiences. Bring back experiences. I want experiences. I don't want to pull up Spotify and listen to the newest album, even if it's like my favorite album in the world, like the new Whitechapel album that came out. I would much rather have gone to the store and picked up the CD. You know how much joy that would bring me to go to the store, pick up the CD, get in my car, and listen to it on the way home. It was more of an experience. Now everything is so instantaneous. Now everything is so easy and convenient to the point that it's sickening. It's like, I don't know. Bring back experiences, please. Please bring back experiences, at least in some capacity. It's just, I feel like everything is just so like instant gratification. Instant gratification is what we've traded everything for, and it's like that's nice to an extent. Like I do appreciate all this said. I do appreciate that I can just listen to a new album as soon as it comes out. I don't have to pay money for it because I'm already paying for Spotify. But I don't know. It just it's a more intimate feeling to go to the store and pick up a new record, and you know, I feel like that makes sense, and have a collection. God, having a collection, it's so nice. You can collect other things. You can collect figures. You can collect, you know, other stuff. But collecting CDs, it's so nice. Collecting records is nice. Supporting your artists that you like is nice. Am I crazy? Am I just old? Am I getting old? Is that what this is? I don't know. Um, Physical media, good. Digital media, bad. Not even bad. I don't even want to say bad because it's not. It's not. It's just, ugh. I want to go to Best Buy, pick up the Whitechapel album, listen to it on the way home, CD form. You could kind of emulate that by going and picking up the album and then listening to it on Spotify. I don't know, man. You know? I'm just rambling on. But yeah, I don't know what to say. CDs, but also Waze maps. We just need to have, you know, CDs, but also Waze map. Oh, are you talking about like still use GPS on our phone, but also have CDs? Because I agree with that, 100%, 100%, 100%. I need the GPS. Don't bring back MapQuest. I need my GPS. I'm brain dead. Um, I need my GPS. Don't take that away from me. But like DVDs too, like going to Blockbuster and renting a few DVDs. That was nice. I don't even see Redbox anymore. Does anyone use Redbox? Because I don't even see that anymore. But I feel like Redbox robbed us of the experience of going to Blockbuster. Um, Going to Blockbuster, it was a nice experience when your mom would take you to the store to Blockbuster, like, hey, pick out a couple movies or whatever, and go home and watch those movies. It was so nice. I used to have a huge collection of VHS tapes. I had every Charlotte's Web. I said this on the last stream. I love Charlotte's Web. I had every Charlotte's Web, every iteration, the live action, all of it. Loved Charlotte's Web. That was my shit as a kid. Charlotte, we should watch Charlotte's Web on stream. I don't know, just having a huge VHS, CD collection, all that. It's so nice to have something to display, because you don't even need to necessarily buy merch to like display your interests. You have all these CDs, all these DVDs, and all these games, and it's just nice to look at. It's nice to look at. Nice to hold physical media in your hands. It's nice. The collector's editions of video games were nice to have. Can't remember which Killzone game it was, but that fucking helmet that came with one of the Killzone game collector's editions, and you could like stick the game inside of it and shit to hold the game case and shit. That was raw as fuck. That shit was cool as hell. What are you talking about? We don't do that anymore. What? What are we talking about? Okay, I'm gonna get off this rant though, because I could go for hours. I really could. I could go for hours about this, because I'm so passionate about it. Remember when yes, like the cranes and the little games and stuff. Yes. Dude, Walmart used to have so much fun stuff in the front. My mom would go to Walmart to get her hair done. And dude, I would rob her of quarters, man. I would rob her of quarters. Grab a fuse, one of those little fruity fuse drinks. I'd grab one of those. You remember those? They got rid of those too. I would grab one of those and I would just hit up the claws. Yeah, the little arcades. I remember. I would do that too. Yes, I remember. Trust me. Trust me, I remember. It's just, we live in a time of instant gratification. And that's fine, you know? But the thing that does to our brain probably isn't very good. Fuse was never good. Leave my stream. Leave. This is a safe space. It's supposed to be. This is supposed to be a safe space stream, and you're sitting here attacking me. That's an attack on me right there. Number one Fuse disliker? Yeah, well, that's fucked up. You just didn't have a good one. That's what your problem is. What about I bet you didn't like fucking Sobe either. Cringer. Chat banner. Ban my mod. Someone ban my mod. Someone ban her. Time her out for the rest of eternity. I guess the closest thing to fuses now are like body armors. Body armors are pretty good. Chat banner, and it's the most incompetent mod of all time. Sag. I could ban you right now. But yeah, I'd pick up a little fuse drink, and I'd hit the cranes, and I'd hit the arcade. I remember that. That was a good time. There was a little arcade that I loved going to as a kid, and it had like go-karts and shit, bro. I was so sad when that shit closed down. I was so, like, devastated when they closed that. My first go-kart experience was there. It was a really fun place to go. I have some fond memories of going with my sibling. And, yeah, it was a good time. I romanticize the early 2000s. I really do. Like, I wish I was a little older in the early 2000s to have, like, fully appreciated that time in my life. But I do appreciate what I did get to experience, you know? I did have good experiences as a child. I romanticize my childhood a lot. I see it through rose-colored glasses all the time. Instant gratification, again, it's nice. Convenience is nice. Not necessarily having to go to the store to listen to music. Like, there's always another side of the coin, you know? But, like, I just feel like it was a much better time to exist. MySpace was popping off too, and I never got to experience that. That sucks. I wasn't old enough. I wasn't old enough to experience. My mom never really got me a phone until I was like a teen. So I wasn't old enough to experience those really cool like early 2000s phones either. Kind of sucks. My first like actual phone was like a knockoff BlackBerry from Cricket. If you know, you know. But like I only had that for like a few months. I don't know why my mom took it away from me, but she did. Um, but like I didn't experience the cool phones. My first real phone was a smartphone. Really, I didn't get a phone until I was like 17, 16. I had iPods, and I could only text when I was on Wi-Fi, and I'd have to download a texting app and stuff. It kind of sucked. Um, I would have loved to have like one of those sidekick phones that opens up out the side. Would have loved that. Those phones are cool as shit. Also, the Sony Xperia, if you guys know what that is, it was like it was a failed phone, sadly, but I thought it was cool as fuck, way ahead of its time. It slid out like a PSP, and it had two analog sticks and shit. It was like a fucking PSP and a phone. What are you talking about? How did that fail? Dude, my fave phone growing up was this little horizontal slide up phone. It was red. It was so good. That's what I'm probably describing the exact phone, not the Sony Xperia, but the Sidekick. I just explained that. It slid to the side and had a big ass keyboard. Dude, that shit is cool as fuck. But even cooler was the Sony Xperia because it slides up the exact same way, except it has PSP controls. PSP controls. Listen to me. That shit was fucking gas. Tell me how that failed? And then they released the PSP Go, which is basically the same thing, but it wasn't a phone. It was like basically the same layout type beat. It also slid to the side. I wish I had a PSP Go, honestly. That'd be cool as fuck. But yeah, that shit, the Sony Xperia, how the fuck did that fail? That's like the coolest shit ever. If they made a phone today with that, dude, oh my god. I'd be all over it. I'd buy it in a heartbeat. Fuck those little backbone shits that you attach to your phone for a controller. Give me a phone that has analog sticks that slides to the side. Kids these days sadly don't get to experience using the DS PictoChat on the bus with it. Dude, I got funny story. I got suspended off the bus using PictoChat because I was drawing dicks to my friend, and some little girl saw it and like went tattled. But yeah, me and my friend were sending dicks back and forth because it was he dicks. And some girl went and fucking snitched. And of course, I'm the only one that got in trouble. What the fuck kind of shit is that? How did he not get in trouble? He was doing it too. It's just me. Photos were too detailed. Honestly, I was the Picasso of dick drawing. Apparently, fucking Dickasso. Something. Fucking bullshit. I get pissed when I think about it. Also, if I had a child and he got suspended off the bus, I would be so fucking mad at the school. I'm like, no, I'm not driving this motherfucker to school. Y'all gonna pay for the transportation? You gonna pay for my gas? Zodicked. Y'all gonna pay for the fucking gas? Y'all gonna pay for the time I have to take out of having a job? You know, I gotta go to work late now. Y'all gonna pay for that? Okay, well he's staying at home if you're not. He will be staying home those whatever days they suspended me. Genuinely. Like suspending a child off the bus? That's insane. The fuck do you mean? You might as well suspend me from school because I'm not going. I don't remember if my mom took me to school or not, to be honest. She probably did. But if I was a parent, fuck that. My child's just staying home. Fuck it. Unless you're paying me for my gas and my time off work, my child's staying home. Sorry. You suspended their way of transportation? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Honestly, I'd be going up to the school. I'd be going up to the school. I'm not calling them. I'm going up to the school, causing a scene, and asking if they're going to pay for the gas. If not, he's not going, or you're going to revert the suspension. Because, like, what? What are you talking about? Ooh. Can't believe I died. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't believe you could suspend a child, like, off the bus. It's either suspend me from school or nothing. Because, like I said, if I was a parent, fuck that. I wouldn't be taking that shit. Also, when I was a kid, in school, they had, like, a little class party. And I was a bad little kid, dude. I was a piece. I was a shithead. I was a shithead kid in school. But, I got in trouble for, like, talking in class too much or some shit. They're having, like, a little classroom party. And fucking I was sitting in timeout in the same classroom. And mind you, I wasn't in like a special section of the classroom where I didn't have to watch them have fun. No, I was like in my actual seat in the class, in like the middle of the classroom, watching everyone have fun, tears rolling down my eyes. I went home and told my mom, dude, she came to the school next day, raised fucking hell. I came to class and my teacher was like crying. Somehow my little kid intuition knew it was because of my mom. Um, my mom apparently like tore her up. Because that's bullshit. What do you mean I have to sit there and watch them fucking have fun and I get to sit there silently doing nothing? That's bullshit, man. How do you do that to a kid? That's fucked up. That's like masochistic, sadistic, whatever. That's crazy. I have a lot of school stories from being a kid. My mom would have to like do parent teacher conferences all the time, just simply because I was a bad little kid. Um, Turns out later in life, I get diagnosed with manic bipolar, and mind you, as a kid, I was on ADHD meds for like a few years, and that shit was making me sick and not helping. It's because I have manic bipolar, so I was being treated for ADHD. Meanwhile, I didn't even have the shit. Um, so I continued misbehaving in classes and shit. If they had just treated me for bipolar is hard to treat for as a kid, and I understand that. But like, if they had treated me for that as a kid, I probably would have acted a lot better. But I used to like raise hell in the classroom, dude. Like I used to be loud as fuck, get up at my seat and do what the fuck I wanted, be a little shit. Um, so I understand why they were trying to treat me for something. They were treating me for the wrong shit, making me sick and not eat for what. It was so bad that my doctor that I went to, my family doctor, would have to incentivize me to eat by, because the only thing I would want to eat was McDonald's. She would incentivize me eating by rewarding me with McDonald's gift cards. Genuinely, my doctor had to do this to get me to eat because I was severely underweight as a child. So uh, she was like, "Okay, if you do good eating and your mom reports that you've been doing good eating, you'll get a surprise." And it was always a McDonald's gift card because McDonald's was my favorite. Um, she was a very good doctor, dude. That was like she was such a good doctor. And then she retired. I think she like um had a kid or something, and then like retired. Um, but yeah, she was a very, very, very good doctor. Uh, I remember crying when she told me and my mom that she wouldn't be my doctor no more because she was retiring. She was like genuinely she helped me eat and like get better and stuff. Granted, she's the one who diagnosed me with ADHD. Um, but and then I had another doctor. He was a dickhead. He was like always really mean about me. Not to me. I mean, maybe to me, but I was a little kid, so I didn't know. But about me, like he would always say bullshit to my mom about me. Um, and like she cussed him out and shit when I was a little kid. Because he was just a dickhead. Getting bribed with a 4-piece McNugget is so silly. Yeah, I know. I genuinely had to be bribed to eat. Um, so that was an experience that my mom had to deal with. I feel like I was a pretty good kid, but my mom thinks otherwise. Fuck you, Mom. I thought I was pretty good. Could have been doing much worse shit than I've done in my life. I really was. I felt like I was a pretty simple kid to deal with. Yeah, I was gonna add a little flavor onto there, but I'm not. I feel like I was a decent kid. I didn't get into drugs and shit like that when I was a teen and stuff. I was relatively easy to deal with, but she seems to think otherwise. Fuck you. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and grab a drink. So I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, everybody left the party, so I guess I need to search for another one. Chat was wilding out while I was gone. Well, I really appreciate you taking care of that. Kept it under control. Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay. Just waiting for these guys to start it up. I don't like to use my keys. That's why I join other people. I'm a cheap bastard. I am nothing but a fair and gracious ruler. I mean, mod. Yeah. Whatever you say. Ugh. Got a little cut on the top of my hand and I just scratched the shit out of it. That hurt really bad. 6 viewers. What's up, guys? Glad you're here. Just waiting on these fellas to start up a thing. These two, oh, those aren't even party members. Ooh. I guess I could start one. No problem. I'll start one. Nice. We're not AFK. Let's go. As you guys are here, I was telling stories from my childhood and just talking about and ranting about stuff. Glad you're here. But like other things I do in my childhood, I guess were kind of annoying, and like so I was a really clean child. Like I grew up with a very OCD, like genuine OCD mom, and that kind of like poured over onto me, I guess. Um, so in turn, I was a very clean kid. But I would do bizarre things. Like one time, there was this little woods, like a clearance into the woods, that led to like the middle school or whatever. It's like a path, I guess. And for some reason, instead of using the bathroom in the house, I decided to go outside and shit in the clearing of those woods. And this was a regular occurrence for me. I would use the restroom outside. Um, Pretty disgusting. Chicken cauliflower story one. I got you. That'll be the next story. Pretty disgusting. This was a regular occurrence. Like my mom was we were at the pool, at the public pool for the apartments we were living in. And right outside the gate, I decided to pop a squat and poop there. This was like a regular thing I did, and I wasn't a baby. I was old enough to know better. I was like 6 or 7, 6, 7. I was way too old to be doing this shit, y'all. Literally. Um, I do gross ass shit like that. Another story. Not that I was a bad kid in this instance, but my mom, I could not get me to eat vegetables. Right. So one night, she served cauliflower with, I guess, grilled chicken or something. And she put cheese on the cauliflower or whatever to make it taste better. And she convinced me that it was chicken, and I loved it. And I think for like a year or two, I still believed it was chicken, and I'd ask my mom for it. And she finally told me that story, and I didn't remember it for a while, but I do remember it now. Because I remember when I first started liking cauliflower. But yeah, I believed that cauliflower was chicken for a pretty hefty portion of my childhood, like a few years. So there was that. And then some other shit I did as a kid. Like this was also a regular occurrence. My mom would like buy tortillas from the store. Little Zodiac brain power minus 1%. True. My mom would buy like tortillas from the store, and even to this day, tortillas are like one of my favorite snacks. But I would take the entire pack of tortillas, go to my room with them, and eat the entire pack. When it came time for my mom to like cook dinner, Chris, where's the tortillas? Meanwhile, the wrapper's just chilling on my bed next to me. Yeah, I wonder where those tortillas went. In my fucking stomach. This happened a lot. I don't know why she didn't just hide the fucking tortillas at some point. She just wanted to make tacos. I know. My little dumbass was eating air tacos. I don't know why she didn't just hide the tortilla. Maybe she thought it was funny to some extent. But she never like hid the tortillas from me, so it just was a constant thing. Bologna or sandwich meat too. Like she would always have like Oscar Mayer bologna in the fridge, and I would take the pack of bologna and just go eat it, the entire pack. I was this little kid who, like, I guess supposedly never ate, but meanwhile, I was smashing packs of fucking tortillas and shit. Maybe this was before I started my ADHD medication. I don't know. But I do recall smashing packs of tortillas and, like, sandwich meat and all kind of shit, dude. If I was my mom, I'd be pissed. The fuck you mean you ate all the sandwich meat? I just got it. Yeah, that was healthy for a little kid, I'm sure. At least I was eating something, though, you know? At least I was eating. In those years. Man, I remember when I was a kid, there was this little, I'm sure it was a snapping turtle, because there was a pond in my apartment complex, and turtles would come out of it a lot. So I'm sure this turtle was a snapping turtle, and somehow I didn't get bit, but, like, I got this snapping turtle and put it in a box, and I wanted to keep it as my pet, but my mom wouldn't let me for obvious reasons. So she devised a plan for me to be able to recognize it if I ever saw it again. So we used a lipstick, and I put my initials on it. obviously never saw that turtle again. And even if I did, that lipstick would have just came off. But little me really wanted that snapping turtle. I loved turtles as a kid, dude. I guess it's because I grew up next to a pond. I don't know, something about them turtles, man. I wanted them as a pet. And you know what's fucked up, actually, that I just remembered? When we were in Myrtle Beach when I was a kid, I got some pet turtles. My mom made me get rid of them before we went back to home when we left Myrtle Beach. What the hell? What kind of sick fucking power play is this? You know I love turtles. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why would you take my turtles from me? So that was fucked up. Tortillas, McDonald's, and cheesy roll-ups were the only thing ADHD med baby you could eat. Pretty much, literally all I could eat was McDonald's, and like you said, cheesy roll-ups. That was it. That was my shit as a kid. McChickens and chicken nuggets and Sprite. When I grew up a little older, I started liking burgers, but I would only eat them with mayonnaise and cheese. Yeah, there were like very few things I would eat as a kid, and it wasn't because I was a picky kid. I did grow up into a picky person because of this, but it was because it was literally the only thing I could stomach. It was like those few things without throwing up. Like I remember times when I was on the bus as a kid that the bus driver would be driving us to school, and like I would have to tell the bus driver to pull over so I could vomit. This happened like a few times that I can recall because the medicine was making me just so sick. Eat onions, man. How far we've come. Dude, I'll eat any vegetable. I don't give a fuck. Vegetables are good. Especially a fresh vegetable. Oh my god. Love veggies. Love peppers. Look, when I got with my wife, right, I was still picky. I did not eat vegetables, dude. I hated them, mostly. Broccoli was good, cauliflower was good, the chicken thing, I guess. Corn, obviously, but everyone knows corn, so, like, doesn't really count. That was about it. Did not like tomatoes. I did not like onions. Did not like pickles. I still don't really like cucumbers, but, like, most vegetables I like. I like squash a lot. Like zucchini, squash, stuff like that. That's, like, really good. Yeah, I really enjoy vegetables now. Like, my favorite burger, one of my favorite burgers, I don't know if it's my absolute favorite, but one of my favorites is the double old timer with cheese from Chili's with the red onions on it. Dude, those red onions are so good. Raw red onion is so good. Two of my favorite foods is tacos and sushi. If you ever bring up tacos or sushi, I will never not be down to eat it. Never. There's not a chance that I will ever say no. No cucumbers, but then they taste different, and you know it. They're not even the same. You know that cucumbers and pickles do not even taste close to the same. Don't try and fucking don't try and front on me. Gee, what is happening with my mana? Where's my mana gone? Help! Help me! Someone pick up that Aether Goblin. I'll pick it up. But yeah, I will eat just about anything. My two fave foods are thanks to you. That's correct. Like when I used to eat Mexican, I'd get the exact same thing. It used to be when I was a kid, the chicken quesadilla. But then I grew into liking enchiladas. And now I don't know why I never tried it as a kid, but authentic Mexican tacos. I love Mexican tacos. Pineapple and chorizo. Oh my god! Like chicken, pineapple, chorizo, and onion stuff like that, dude. Sign me the fuck up. I have the gene that makes cilantro taste like soap, but I love cilantro and I'm a fucking weirdo. So I love cilantro on my tacos too. But hook me up with a good plate of tacos and like a drink. You know, like I've never had a margarita. I don't like tequila. Isn't margarita tequila? Am I wrong? I feel like it's tequila. I might be wrong, but I've never really had a margarita. But I bet I'd fuck up a margarita if it's not tequila. Bet I'd fuck that up with some tacos. I'll tell you that much. Or a good beer. Honestly, just a good beer. Like, it'll be good. Love a beer with my taco. I'm always down for sushi and tacos. Also, found out there's a ramen spot, not close, relatively close, um, but there's a really good ramen spot that I like, and I found out I like ramen a lot, like pork ramen. I think it was like pork chashu ramen or some shit. Loved it, absolutely loved it. A good beer when none are good, yeah, whatever you say. You're just a fucking hater all the time. You just gotta be hating. If I have no haters, you're dead. Good and beer. That's crazy to say. There's not many beers I don't like. I'll tell you one I hate though. I tried. It's a German beer called Bitburger. Dude, that shit tastes like piss. That shit was so fucking bad. I'll even drink bad beer. Like if I think a beer doesn't taste great, I'll usually drink. Dude, I could not stomach beer Bitburger. That shit was so ass. I don't know if you guys have ever had Bitburger, chat, but that beer is terrible. No wonder that shit was on sale. That shit was fucking nasty. Don't ever put that shit on my face again. I don't care if it's free. I don't care if you bought it and give it to me for free. I'm not drinking it. I'm not. Because they say the best beer is a free beer, but not a Bitburger free beer. Fuck that. I genuinely couldn't stomach it. Like I was it was so bad to me that I was gagging drinking it. Because I don't like to waste things that I buy. I'm a victim of sunk cost fallacy. If I buy something, I want to consume it, regardless of how bad it is. Not that. Not that. It was chat when I tell you it was so bad. I'm no fuck no. Bitburger don't sponsor me. I'd rather die than rep your shit. Um, chat if you've ever had Bitburger and you like it. Can I? Is it rude to ask what's wrong with you? Is that rude? It's so bad. Um, I'd rather, like, I gotta be in a mood for IPAs. I do enjoy them from time to time. I would rather enjoy or drink an IPA on a bad day where I don't absolutely do not want that. I would rather just stomach an IPA on a bad day. Okay, that's how I feel about Bitburger. A good beer though, good beer that I like, is Coors Banquets. Coors Banquets in an ice cold metal bottle or aluminum bottle. Hit me up. I'll drink 1,000 of them. 1,000 of them, easy. They're easy sipping. They're easy sipping. If I'm buying cheap beer though, cheap. That's the key word here. If I'm buying a cheap beer, Bush, Bush beer. Um, it's better than Miller High Life. It's better than all the other cheap beers. Bush beer is so fucking good for cheap beer, for watery beer. It's Bush all the way. But but a domestic beer, my domestic beer preference, which means made here or whatever, bought bought in massive bulk here. is Coors Banquets, specifically in the aluminum bottle, ice cold. Oh my fucking god, so good. Should I do a drunk stream, chat? Drunk stream soon? When? Drunk Battlefield stream? I am going to pick up a nice bottle of rum tonight. What are we thinking? 364. Bush Apple sponsor. Dude, I lied. Bush Apple. But that's like limited time, so I technically didn't lie, okay? Bush Apple is genuinely the best, most easy sipping beer I have had. And I've had a lot of beer. Chat, I have had a lot of beer. Bush Apple is crazy. Caught in another lie. I didn't lie. Because it's limited time, so it's not the same as like my favorite domestic all-time beer. Okay? My favorite beer of all time is Bush Apple. Followed closely by Pumpkin by Southern Brewery or whatever it is. But that's like $16 for 4 bottles, so I don't buy that often. I'll do this one. But chat. Bush Apple, I don't know why they don't sell it year round, because they would make so much money. I feel like they make a ton of money, honestly, off of doing it limited time. Like, I stocked up last time. I bought a ton of Bush Apple because I knew it was limited time. Oh, dude, it's so good. I can't with the lies and betrayal that Zodiac brings to the function. I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm just a fucking liar. I'm just a fucking liar. Bush Apple is the McRib of beer. I went on an actual quest after work. Mind you, this was a Friday. I still had 2 more fucking 13-hour shifts ahead of me. I went on a quest looking for this shit, dude. I went to so many different gas stations when I heard it was out. I went to so many different gas stations, chat. I was on it. Nothing beats a cold Bush Apple. Nothing. No, I'm not gonna say that because you guys are gonna take it seriously. Chat, I was gonna make a Coomer joke. Chat, it was gonna be a Coomer joke, but in a very disgusting manner. So I am a Coomer. I'm not denying that. But what I was about to say is like abominable. It's like, who says that? You know. And now that I've said that, if I come out and say it, then I'll be accused of kink shaming. So it's like a double, like, I can't even say what I was gonna say. Alright, wrap it up. Okay. Can't even be a Coomer on my own stream. Fucked up. I'm a fucking Coom goon, alright? Fucking Coomer goon. I also don't know how much I want to make 2 more jokes. Maybe a few, but Zodiac not putting foot in mouth stream, level impossible. Not lying also. Fuck you. Right? Don't lie. Spread misinformation. It's different. Chat, it's different. Spreading misinformation and lying is different. I will be making feet jokes, though, okay? You guys can determine how much of it is a joke, though. If there is ever a mod uprising, I'll be the head of it. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. I pay you well. I'm being so fucking for real right now. If you tell them that I don't pay you, you're getting unmodded and banned. Probably on wave 3 with 150. Okay, well, maybe this will be a Gobbledine wave. I said if you told them the truth, you will be unmodded and banned permanently. Permanently. No more streams. Another lie coming. Come on. When am I gonna defeat the liar allegations? I don't even lie. I've never lied a single time in my life. Never. Not once. Not a single time have I lied. What does lying get me? What does it get me, chat? Really? How do I benefit off lying? How do I benefit off lying? I don't understand. I've never lied about a thing in my life. Where are these allegations coming from? Why am I already getting a controversy? I don't lie. I've never lied a single time in my life. Not once. Never. Not even as a child. I've always been honest. Never told a lie. Took back the 2400 hour no break started live stream. I never promised that. You're making things up. You're gaslighting. Just truly fucked up, honestly. I think you're lying. What? What do you get from lying? What do you get? Is this how you get your sick kicks? A lying competition in my opponent, the Zodiac. Whatever, man. You know? What the fuck ever. I'd win because I've never lied before. Wait. Fuck! Chat, don't clip that. Chat, don't clip that, please. That's not what I meant. I'd lose because I've never lied before. It's really not what I meant to say. Chat, I just misspoke. Chat. Thank God. She doesn't know how to clip. I'll never be caught. Chat, helping him. Competent mod out. Chat, don't. I'll do it. Don't fucking teach her how to clip. Chat, please. I'll be exposed for the... I'll be taken out of context and exposed. I already got exposed the other night for fucking not pulling a mythic when I said I would. Okay, but that wasn't a lie. That was just false confidence. That was just me trying to gaslight the game into giving me a mythic. That's what that was. Okay. It's different. It's different. Chat. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. A gaslighting manipulative queen. Motherfucker. Never defeating these allegations. Zodiac first controversy. It's gonna be on my fucking streamer wiki watch. Fucking first controversy right here. It's gonna be on my streamer wiki. BRB starting the wiki. Okay. Appreciate it. Chat, I will be ending the stream in about 30 minutes. Got some other things to attend to for the day, but when I am back, we're gonna be so back. We're gonna be playing Battlefield. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great time, and I hope you guys tune into that because I'm gonna be having an amazing time. Hope you guys are there. It's gonna be a great time. Gonna be on my Battlefield grind. Dude, I can't wait for Battlefield. I know I've beat the topic to death. I know I fucking shot the horse 1,000 times. But I just can't wait. I'm gonna be seething at work tomorrow that I'm not home playing it. Battlefield grind, but never Minecraft grindstone. I see. Don't want to play Minecraft so bad. I can't even escape the box they put me in, chat. Can't even escape the box. Guess Battlefield's fine. No. God forbid I want to play something that's not Minecraft. God forbid I do something that I enjoy. No. I'll bend to your whim. Fucking fuck what I want to do, right? You love my harassment. No, I don't. Get out of here. Banned. You're banned. Don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining, government. The lies never cease. I'm getting sick of these allegations, okay? I told you, I haven't lied a single, not one time in my life. Not a once. What do I have to gain from lying? Tell me. What do I have to gain? Nothing. I don't gaslight. I don't lie. I don't manipulate. I've been honest since birth. Not a single lie has left my lips since birth. What the fuck? I just pulled a Chaos Unique with the exact same... Brother. I hate this game, actually. This game's gonna send me into a fucking, like, rage. So what do you mean I just pulled the exact same pants I have on? What do you mean by that, game? What do you mean by that? Why? Why must I pull the same fucking dog shit ass? Dude, I got a Twitch achievement 33 minutes ago? Like Clockwork 2? What does that even mean? Alright, chat, I know I said that I'd be ending in 30 minutes. I know. I'm a liar, right? I'm just a lying little guy. But I'm gonna end here. Seems like a good stopping point. Because I've got things that I've got to do. But I promise you, when Battlefield comes out, chat, when Battlefield comes out, we're gonna be on the grind, okay? I'm going to be streaming a lot. You're not gonna get rid of me. I will be streaming a lot. I promise. Friday I won't be streaming. I gotta clock in full day, not coming home early. Saturday, I will be coming home early. And I will be streaming. Okay? We're gonna be grinding. We're gonna be playing Battlefield. It's gonna be a good time. I hope you tune in. It's gonna be a good time. 2400-hour Battlefield stream coming soon? That's more likely. That is more likely than a 2400-hour Stardew stream. But chat, thanks for chilling with me today. We're at 101 followers. I hope I can get, another one. If anyone's lurking right now, another follow would be great. Not expected. If you don't want to follow, that is fine. I will never require anyone to follow. I'm not gonna beg for follows. If you enjoy me, if you enjoy my content, my humor, drop me a follow. We've got 2 subs right now too. That is amazing. Thank you for your Twitch subs to my subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you for chilling with me. And that's all for the day. And I will see you guys on Saturday. All right. Goodbye.